I honestly, it's nice to be back in the game. It's nice to be back in the game. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but I don't know where it actually starts. I probably should have told my friends I'm streaming. I'm gonna go do that now. Because no one's on here yet. Sorry, VOD watchers, this might be boring. This song is a bop. Alright. Don't feel like I have an audience now. Of my friends, but still an audience. Maybe not Moomy though. I don't think he normally. I don't know. He'll sometimes watch my streams if it's like FNAF. Well, because that's the game he told me to play. The Day Shift at Freddy's. Anyway, welcome back to Ace Attorney. We're on Turnabout Samurai. Honestly, this is the trial I know the least about because I watched the Ace Attorney summary that went over all the important events. And this seems to be the least important trial in the first game. Still a fun trial though, so far I'm really liking it. Nowhere near as impactful as the last one, but still. Oh gosh, I have lots to say. I was gonna show you some highlights. But I'm gonna have to do some voice training. And do that old hag's voice. Now let me prepare my voice. You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I showed off the attorney badge. Don't you think it's a little sad that... What's that? Don't you think it's a little sad when you have to explain what your badge means, pal? Maybe it should just be a big L for lawyer. Luigi! I love that I paused there. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. You need to stop this is an opportunity for me to retake the line. You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl's out there. Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. Literally just murdered someone. I think she's being serious. Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Could you even see Mount Fuji from there? I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? Okay, let's give it a try. You know, these things work, Nick? let me enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. And I guessed it first try. I was like, this one. And it was right. Hey, it printed out the data for the day. Alright, now for some highlights of the trial that I just did. Let's call the security officer to this town. Will the witness declare her name? Hi, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Oh, your name, please. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. So just call me Grandma. Even when I was a young old bag, I was still all the dudes who make fun of me, and I don't believe it. I was the one who said, well, Captain Generous, you always call me old bag. Objection! Object to the witness's talkativeness. What is this? No, the Seal Samurai, Defender of the Old Tokyo. That's a dumbass name. Oh, that was it. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! I'm gonna give her Gruntilda's voice because it's fun to do. No one in court is accusing you of that. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man! Of course I have proof! What? Oh! Even Edgeworth is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make all the information in your possession known ahead of time. How would I know everyone be so nosy? There should be a shame, are you? Anyway, I should... They told me this evidence goes in, this isn't good evidence, pal. He didn't even give a second look! His old windbags even left Edgeworth speechless. Nobody suspicious of Wright. No one else went there! Hold it! What about before you got to the guard station? You mean before 1 o'clock? When everyone was in the play area over there? And I looked at the gate. Nobody get in. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. Hold it. Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Oh! Oh, Windbag sure is balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag sure is an actress could be important details. How convenient. Your testimony, please. Every day after I finish all my guard duties, I have one important job to do. I go to the photos recorded on the security of the computer. I thought any suspicious looking. Come to think of it, I remember throwing out the other photo the other day. Oh god, I'm gonna... Miss Oldbog, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny, I just remembered it. Alright, that's it. Now we're actually gonna go on with the game. I just wanted to voice some of those parts. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, we will present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter. The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. You're the person who went to the studios with a boy of roughly 10 years of age. For context, a famous actor in this, like, samurai show killed the person playing the villain, supposedly. The actor is my client. He was seen by the security guard entering the place right before the murder, along with some 10-year-old boy. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. I thought he was talking to Will Powers. I'm like, what? Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. The 10-year-old. No, or Miss Oldbag. Order! Interesting. Let us hear you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly into accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. So who is this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed murder? The assistant girl very well could have done it. I don't see how the security lady could have done it. I really don't want it to be the assistant, but she seemed like the most likely culprit. I mean, there's the kid, but like, I really don't see it. Steel Samurai costume is in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai. So you're saying the Steel Samurai in the picture is really the assistant. That's correct, Your Honor. Objection! If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? Wasn't he dragging his foot? Uh-oh. Bad feeling time. That's just a mood. Uh-oh, bad feeling time. Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury? Powers and poor Hammer will have to run through. Oh, and me? What about the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up back drops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. Or maybe she did. The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai. She could look the Steel Samurai look with that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped. Fair point. Kinda takes the legs out from that case. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as warned. Yeah, I didn't want it to be her, so I'm glad it wasn't her. She's cute. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe move on, Mr. Wright. This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please. Very well, go ahead. So who is this person? Am I really gonna accuse a 10-year-old? I could have this... as much as I want it to be the security lady, I don't see how she could have done it. But like... It seems like... It was the grade school boy! Why isn't anyone saying anything? Bah! Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills an action star with a spear. Veteran action star with a spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe, but absolutely, Nick. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you a little more. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Maybe move on? This fight isn't over yet. Sorry, I mean, that was kind of cheating. I mean, I didn't think the kid could have done it, but I guess the woman could have done it. That's kind of what this lady was. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag. The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about the morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action scene run through. I didn't even think of that. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady! The security lady, Oldbag! What? Whippersnapper! Order! Is this true, Oldbag? Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you! Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. Then slipped into the studio, the scene of the murder. I really should have... I had a feeling it was her, but for some reason I thought it was the other two. Why would... I'm kind of feeling stupid. Whatever. But why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh yeah, right here. Sherlock Holmes the second, baby. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence? I'm not sure that's how you pronounce that word. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on the matter? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Edgy boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this whole away. Give Rainey a break. No, press further. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor hair?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
Wait just a minute. There are hard feelings. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
I already said that. There's only a grade schooler though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it? He can't even lift up the samurai sword. I know I said it was him, but I was just... What is it called? Shooting a light in the dark? I was just that was a shot in the dark.
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could beat my old man in 10 seconds, tops!
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? The boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it nice to the kid? Or is it be nice to the kids and be mean to your elders day? Whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows that the boy could not have committed the murder?
Take that!
Your Honor, the murder weapon was the samurai spear. That very spear is shown here in this photo. Also, he's way too big. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible. I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag, speechless. My windbag's about to pipe. My windpipe's about to bag. Wait, what? My windbag is about to run out of steam after voicing this, the old girl, the old woman. She's got to be a first. Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. The court is adjourned. Adjourned, I said. Alright, investigation time.
Wait a second! I'm not just going to sit here while you run off barking at the... Or the other tree, me! I'm talking.
I'm just gonna give her a different voice because I... Oh, wait, they're using the sound effects too, because I can't do her voice anymore. But it's fun, but it hurts to do the voice like Gruntilda. You know, I'm just gonna make Gruntilda noises and not even voice her lines. great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about?
My Max wants to go outside.
Have you omitted something from your testimony?
I'll be right back. It's a good opportunity to also go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm getting it. That is a lot of Japanese drums. That's a quote. I just came up with something in the bathroom, because I always seem to come up with things in the bathroom.
Hey, Joker. I've got a little punny. No, Joker. Hey, Batman. I've got a little punny, Batman. No, Joker, don't. There's no laws against Pokemon, Dad. There's no laws against Pokemon, Batman. No, it's an animal. There's no laws against Pokemon.
Objection! Actually, there is. While there's cases of humans marrying Pokemon, which is kind of weird, but I'm pretty sure that's canon. You can fact check me on that. I don't mind. They still need consent, Joker.
Huh?
I just thought of that. Not to talk about.
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Even doing that hurts. I'll just get a Gruntilda sound thing. I can't do her voice, and it's funny with the Gruntilda noises. It's just a collection of Gruntilda voice clips. This is crucial information. I didn't even read it. I just... I'm gonna read the cross-examination. And you've been listening. Told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told. So yeah, I didn't listen. This isn't a bad dream, Ron. I witnessed the power of the old Beck. My voice is getting tired. I need to say that. Global students, quiet about something. There's no penalty for just hearing it out, so I'm fine, I think. But I'll save just in case. Thanksgiving break is on Wednesday. Just... It's Mondays. But it's okay because Thanksgiving break is on Wednesday. At least for me. Not sure for everyone in your time zone. Or just whatever. There's some other people in this video. What can we do with it? If you're going to accuse me, go accuse me. I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Nick!
God.
Nick, I guess pressing her was the right thing to do. For an old wingbat, she sure likes keeping secrets. Let's get as much information as we can.
Does my voice sound tired? It's because it is. But I still talk because I love yapping. I'm not voicing all of this. Why didn't I hear about this? But I love voicing Edgeworth.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Who were these people? Director. Da, 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 da. Snake eater. We should have known something was fishy. Like, Edgeworth actually seems like a fair prosecutor. Like, he's actually not really taking sides. While in the other trial, he was defending a complete scumbag. And he was taking sides. I don't know, maybe because it was his first trial against Phoenix, Wright? I don't know. I saw a really good video Ace Attorney, and it was really, really good. I can't really say much about it without saying spoilers, but if you finished Omori's good ending, then you know what I mean. I think. Just look it up. Only if you've finished the good ending of Omori, then look it up and watch it. It's amazing. How could they have done a run through with our action scene without a director? Of course. Where? Studio 2. I was thinking this would come into play at some point. Looks like the body pushed the head off. What the frick? I'm gonna take a break. Hold on, I want to see what happens if I keep examining. Oh wait, I gotta press again. It's a little annoying. I love Edgeworth, even though he's kind of a dick in the beginning. Let's continue, I want to hear more. Okay, I already heard that part. Kill this woman, I swear it. Oh my gosh. I feel sorry for Edgeworth almost. She really left him hanging on this one. Well, it's a good thing I did this. Wait, she already talked about this. Yeah, there's nothing more to do. Don't do anything this time, Zolbag. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. This day's proceedings, not the whole thing. That is all. This court is adjourned. Alright, more investigation time, which means more time with Maya. Which is always good time. Most of the time. You can call me a simp, but she's my favorite character. And I literally put wife material in the bucket. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was sarcastic to friend me. Oh, really? Nothing. That was the vibe he was giving off. Yes, it was the R2D2 scream. Oh, no, she nothing.
Hallway, fill it with shadow demons, and then have some text like, me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for me.
I love that meme. Alright, voice training time. Okay. Oh, really? It's nothing. Or should I say, we'll be going to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. I voice trained so much only for her to not say much. You know, I think the most of her dialogue is just when you interact with objects. So, Nick. Have we figured out who it was in the Steel Samurai costume? Could it really have been Old Windbag? What do you think, Mr. Powers?
Well, I don't think it was her, really.
And do I, Nick? Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take pressure off Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right. We'll be back soon to visit you.
Thanks, guys.
He reminds me of Leo from Guilty Gear. Hello there.
The luckiest number.
Or should I make it number 1? It's kind of weird to have it on the bottom each time, so I might make it number 1 next time I save. Whew, what a day. It's no time for relaxing, Nick. It sounds horrible. My voice sounds horrible. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess it really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. This is probably my favorite song in the game, the whole game. I love it. So, it just makes me so happy. Well, why do I... Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get this scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. I'm just milking you for dialogue. I mean, then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying! Let's get to the studios pronto! We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Normally I try to go up to it till I can feel my voice at the top of my head, which I don't think I can. I think I'm just tricking my brain into thinking I can. Normally that works, but it's not working for some reason at the moment. Probably because I've been talking so much. Exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. I finally got it. It's too late now.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier.
Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
Sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. Can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow.
Yes.
Do fanboys sneak into the studios often?
No, not that I know of. The security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
The kids really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess.
Was the director present at the morning run-through?
Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why did you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here's a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. If he loses, he's going to lose big.
I see.
Whose side is she on? Yours. You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Ah, I see what's going on. We got a good old case of intimidation and blackmail again, probably. Wonder who's pulling the strings this time. Did this say Miami Gate? Gosh, I need to do the voice training tutorial again, because she's talking a lot. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, I guess that they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't going to eat them. Cute. Anything to see. This stuff is... They're probably police officer patrol out there. Okay, I already read most of this. Where's Gumshoe? Hey, Nick. She's so adorable. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. Today. It's hard to transition between voices. Hey, look, looks like he's pushing his own head off. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after a commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them were there today? Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. This doubles as a voice training stream. Never seen a monkey with a nose like that before. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant? I'm not really sure we should want her fixing anything. And you'd probably need a crane to move that thing. Probably so. I love how the things are higher pitched for Maya, the noises. The noises, the text noises. This monkey head is really heavy. Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they? Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. Oh, the music was really good in this area. I wish they played it again. Can I go there yet? Ooh, I can. This looks fishy. This is Studio 2? I thought so. It doesn't really look like much like a studio, does it? No, that it does not. There's a trailer over there. Are we about to meet some Kentucky Fried person? What was it? I was gonna say like Kentucky hillbilly, but I said Kentucky Fried person. What the frick? Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. It looks like, what's his name from JoJo Part 7? The guy with the ball. No, the white-haired guy with the shack. Roddy? It started with an R, I think. He had white hair. He was a boss in Kansas, I think. JoJo Part 7. Road Again? I think that was his name. Ringo Road Again, yeah. It looks like his shack. Are we sure this is a studio? Nick, let's go inside. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Oh, shucks. My girl voice is dying already. Closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. Normally when people play this game, they're like, oh yeah, cute Maya, filling in cute dialogue. And while that's true, I have to train my voice every time. Which is fun, but it's tiring. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That's a typo! You should have put 2 O's! Sorry. It's the first typo I've seen in the whole game. I mean, if you don't count the words that Red White makes up. That fence looks dangerous. Yeah, JoJo Part 4, that's all I'm gonna say. Reminds me of JoJo Part 4 spiky fence. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. I have to make it sound like a baby for it to work for some reason. And then just try to resonate it a bit. Nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? So they ate T-bone steaks too. Hey, there's always room for steak. Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Trying to at least make it so it doesn't sound like a boy trying to do a girl voice. I think sometimes I've been able to do that, but not super often. Let's see if anyone's written anything in chat. Ain't Maya 17 years old at this point in the series? Yes, she is. Help, I read Fanboys as Fanboys as Femboys. I did too! Yes, Maya's 17 at this point in the series. But you know what? I'm also 17, so I can put wife material in the thumbnail. I wish they'd actually have some, I mean, the bird ambiance is nice, I guess. I was saying I wish they'd actually put some music. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have it. Okay. driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick?
He actually did it on his own for once instead of me doing it. Incinerator. Why am I getting deja vu? Why does this look like Groznygrad from Metal Gear Solid 3? You're making a lot of comparisons. We need the key.
I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it is a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else, Nick.
I was hoping we could find something, but I think we've already seen everything here. I wish they'd keep your check marks. That'd be nice. But I'm gonna leave because Maya wants to leave, and I have a feeling there's nothing there to see. But I really should check all these things. I also read it as the femboy. Is the femboy following you to the studio? What does this mean? This is definitely my favorite song in the game. Mia's favorite potted plant. Maya has been watering it so much lately that it looks a little swollen. She's either trying to make it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Or she's perfecting her water torture technique. Are you familiar with Chinese water torture? Don't do it, Maya. You've already been implicated for murder enough. Also, hasn't? Oh, I was about to say a huge spoiler. She's already been implicated for murder last time, so that part isn't a spoiler. Yes, it's pretty hefty. First, I'm able to stay around. I guess heavy and hefty mean the same thing.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run through.
Oh, yes. I goofed on a round kick, you see. Okay, I think I just suddenly decided to do this voice for him because it's way more fun. I broke this spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
Duct tape.
I'm just gonna have to check freaking everything. That's what happened last time I got stuck. I forgot to check everything except for the freaking computer. I think we already checked the computer. Alright, time to check everything.
It says welcome. Nick, let's come here someday. What do you say?
Sure, if the security lady lets us in. Just off. 2 pictures, day of the murder. Wait, where's the... Oh yeah, she threw the other photo away. Can you look in the trash cans? Are we gonna become freaking Saul Goodman and jump in the trash cans looking for stuff? That's not really a spoiler. He does that pretty early on in the show, I think. I mean, it is kind of a spoiler, but like, come on. I'm pushed.
This is exactly why I don't want to get old, ever.
Hey, I'm still young. I'm just tired.
Nick, when you start having to say I'm still young, you know it's all over.
But I am still young. He's only 24, Maya. Give him a break. Okay, I don't see what else there is. There has to be something else outside Studio 2. Slide. Come on, there has to be something. Ooh, what's this? The big 2 painted here. Is that because it's a Studio 2? Probably, but it doesn't look like anything like a studio. Come on, something happened. I've checked like almost everything. Alright, time to check this place. I'm sorry, Maya, but we have to progress with the game, I think. I should have known whenever a character tells you to not go to a place, you have to go there in a game. For some reason. And here's the dialogue from earlier. Hey, smile, Nick, you're a star! So stop that. I love the relationship. Not romantic, but like, just partnership. You know what I mean. Yeah, it's a stepladder. Yeah, there's that line. Come on! What am I supposed to do? Yeah, this is... I read this before. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Dude, come on! That's what I did when I found one of those things. I mean, I was actually filming a movie, but you know. Just bring some lightheartedness to it. God. Alright, let's see the chat. Nope, nothing new. Just those two. Don't mind me totally not looking up what to do next. Enjoy the bird sounds. Listen, my voice is gonna die unless I use my voice line sparingly. look at this, the attorney badge. I wonder if that's ever useful in anything. I really hope it is at least once. Wait. Oh, I forgot to check the... What's the room called? Got to check... Wait, where is it? Oh, I think it's... I think I have to go there from here. Yeah, employee area. So yeah, this is where I have to go. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. This sounds horrible. I'm trying to have it pass. Whatever, I shouldn't take this too hardcore. I've already done a pretty good job, I think.
Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh, don't mention it. Hey, don't go sounding like Red White now on us, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wrong. I love doing his voice, though.
Is it true they caught that security lady?
Oh!
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork as an assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh! Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right, I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Enough of your inner monologue, Phoenix Wright.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. Although, she is kind of a suspect.
Not really. Now that I think about it, not really.
I'm supposed to fill in for Mrs. Oldback. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation.
Is there a Tokyo Castle? Or am I dumb? I think there is. I've seen it before. I thought it was Kyoto. The Imperial Palace? Oh. I mean, I'm sure. I think I've seen it before. It looks familiar, but like, I feel like I've seen more impressive temples. Sorry, Mr. Imperial. Who's Mr. Imperial? Sorry, Japanese government. I'm visiting Japan next year. Don't find this stream and get me. I don't know why. Ben. Sorry, just intrusive thoughts. The femboy they were talking. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because he's like, what, 10? So the femboy. He was freaking vented, like, I'm not gonna say Among Us, Metal Gear. I was gonna say Metal Gear, but then Among Us came in my head because of course it did. Also, I was watching Yelp play Ace Attorney. He mentioned Among Us a lot, what his chat members did. Because it was 2021 and the Among Us craze hasn't ended yet. Alright, I'm done ranting. Can we indict a boy? Like a 10-year-old? Can we indict a 10-year-old? That's a quote. Sure. Something's just made to be broken.
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes? Hey, yeah! There, that should make the kids happy.
Things we do.
The kids will be able to come in again. Now the kids will be able to come in again.
Does it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Considering what happened, not really. It must be nice to live so free of guilt. Yeah, it is. I try to live free of guilt. by overly apologizing for every mildly wrong thing I did. Oh my god, I feel sick to my stomach all this. I have 5 minutes. Listen, this is a live stream, so you have to sit through all this shit because I do. I mean, the stomach ache stuff. It's like one of the big bicycles. I don't know about these. What's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? What's this? Dave's lunch. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. The T-bone. It must be a storage room where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom. Nick, try this! Laxative soda! Wait, that reminds me, I'm taking laxative shit. Alright, I had to go to the bathroom anyway. Here, you can see inside the dressing room. Oh, we can't go back? Oh, we can. We just have to press the move button. You know, the move button. Well, something crazy happened and I can't go to the bathroom. Alright. So I should have something to look at. So I'll go back to the office. Oh, hello. Hello! You look like a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Listen, I'd love to talk to you, but like, I really need to go to the freaking bathroom. You know what? I'm going back here. Okay, she's still here. I could put... No, if I put infect on screen, I might not know how to get rid of it. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll take them after. think I will end the stream. I will be back shortly, at least I should be.